Here it is, the 2015 Ford Taurus. How does this big thing stack up against the competition? Join me as I take a test drive and look around and see for myself. I don't know what else to call this, but a big body beast. Big wide body. This thing is so big, it's almost like a Grand Marquis or Lincoln Town car. Like a modernized version of it. Nothing like that old egg-shaped Taurus of the past. But here's the look around the cockpit. Automatic windows. Power locks. Automatic lights. Electronic instrument cluster. Plenty of controls on the wheel for phone, radio volume, menu navigation. A nice quality wrapped steering wheel with a wood grain accent on the top. Wood grain accent across the console. The Ford touchscreen radio system. Push to start. Touch operated climate controls. But they still included a couple of knobs to adjust fan speed and the radio volume. And a CD player, which is something I got to point out now because a lot of cars are starting to eliminate the CD player, believe it or not. Like the new Chrysler 200. I didn't even notice until later that it didn't have a CD player. And we all know that Camaro didn't have one. Trunk popper way over here, which is a different place than what we're used to. Nice chrome branding, Taurus. And there's your passenger door. Oh, this is soft touch material. Everything. I mean, not really. Well, down here you get some plastic, but this is all quality material. This is soft touch up here. But notice how it kind of pokes out. I don't really know if I care for that. The way that pokes out like that. I guess it's maybe the shade from the sun at certain times of day. It's not ugly. It's just, kind of like, huh? Makes you go, huh? Okay, well. Whatever they used on the roof feels good. Even this material is nice. Your sunshade holder. Sunroof. When you want to ride with the top down, hit your button. You know how that works. Moves pretty fast too. Some of them go a little slower than that. That's nice. Leather seats that heat and they cool as well. You got heated seats and cooled seats. There's actually, oh, I hit the button and see the little holes? It's like blowing. I feel wind coming out of the little holes. That's strange. It's blowing on my butt. That's perfect on hot days. Nice plush leather back seats. And a lot of leg room. Vents on the back there. I'll get in the back and show that view, of course. But yeah, on your butt area, this is a strange sensation. It's cooling my butt crack. It's blowing like oh man, not to get too inappropriate, but it's like blowing right in my butt crack. So hey, that's something to think about if you got a sweaty area. So let's see, when you adjust these, when you hit these buttons, you can get to different features. Your entertainment, which is radio and everything, phone, and the compass. And on this side, you can view different things. Fuel economy, display mode. You can see your RPMs, your trip info, and your fuel economy, which is one area where this car lacks. Not good on fuel economy. Right now it's averaging under 20 miles a gallon. And it's almost on E as we speak. And there's no eco mode in this baby. This is all about big, comfortable riding. Another neat feature is you can use those buttons to adjust the height of the gas and brake pedals as well as the steering wheel. So, you know, you hit this and your wheel goes down, or you can go up, you can go out, you can go in. You get the idea. Premium stuff. Bluetooth.
Please say a command.
Cancel.
Canceling.
Y'all know who that is. That's the Bluetooth lady for when you want to make phone calls and everything. So, I will play the radio, but YouTube gets mad when you play music. They flag your videos. Just know that it's a nice sounding sound system, and everything is touch operated with the Ford system. A beautifully trimmed gear shift dons the middle of the console. And I had some Burger King, so I got salt all over the place. All kind of compartments down here. You got a phone charge jack. Over here you got cup holders and another cup holder here. You've got the Ford MySync system and a huge armrest compartment with more connections for phone, and looks like some RCA connectors in there. I don't even know what you could hook into there. I guess you could maybe hook in a portable DVD player, and maybe it'll play through the screen here. I don't know. I don't have anything to really test that, but I don't know what else you would use an RCA jack for. If you can do that, that's awesome. Let me hop in the back and give y'all the center console view. As expected, leg room is fine. It's a big car. Pouches on the back seats and vents and a charger for the passengers. And the seat actually sits up, so I feel like I'm sitting higher towards the back of the car. That's interesting. So here's the patented center console view. Sorry, my Burger King cup is in the shot. So it's not ugly, and it looks modern. It's cool looking. You won't find a bigger trunk than this in a car. I could get in there and take a nap comfortably. That thing is huge. Trunk space is not a problem. Definitely. So on the road, there's no doubt that this is a big body. This is a big car. The good thing about it is, you know, with your seat adjustments, you can sit high, which I like to do. Let me lift it up a little more, actually. You can sit up high and almost feel like you're in a SUV or something. Hitting some bumps in the road. The shocks feel good. There would be a major problem if you could feel bumps in the road in a car this large. Big windshield, nice visibility. Unfortunately, I'm behind a typical Louisiana driver who goes well below the speed limit and is braking and swerving for no reason. There's nobody in front of this person, so this is a good chance to test the gas, maybe, if this truck over here comes. Well, they're speeding up, so let me get past them. Well, past this little segment. They always do this right here. They act like they're going in one lane and getting the other lane, but they're sticking to the right. Let's give it some gas and see how the acceleration is. Nice acceleration. I'm surprised. This car is big, so I didn't think it would pick up the pace that fast, but I guess that's the reason why it sucks on gas mileage. The steering wheel is very comfortable. I like the little wood grain touch at the top and the cushion at the bottom. I just wish it had the gap at the bottom where I could hold the wheel at the bottom, but that's personal preference. I mention it all the time. The seats are comfortable. Hitting the railroad bump. Let's see how this feels. Nice. That's a good test. How it feels when it goes over a railroad track. Let's see how it handles this curve when I whip the whip. Ooh, nice. Easy to steer. Whoa, what's going on here? A lot of people driving. Trying to get some gas. Anyway, the car drives nice. Ford is making some quality products, and this is another one. Another example of a nice driving vehicle. I like what I'm feeling so far. I like what I'm seeing. I like the experience behind the wheel. Okay, so I took y'all on a tour. I showed you some features. Now it's time for my average guy rating. When I ride and drive in this car, I compare it to the Chrysler 300, which is another large premium sedan. And between those two, it's hard to say, you know. I think I would have to give the edge to the Ford because they're more reliable, but the gas mileage is probably a little better on the Chrysler. The interiors on both of them are nice, but I think the materials in the Ford would actually hold up longer. You know, the Chrysler materials start out looking good, but I think over time they wear down faster than the Ford. And everything in the Ford feels premium. There's still some cut corners in the Chrysler, some areas where the plastics are still, you know, in full effect. Like in this car, even this area down here is padded with soft material. So even though there's some strange design choices, like mainly just that upper extension, I think I like the Ford better. I mean, it even seems like it's a bigger car. Like it's probably a little bigger than the 300 actually. But man, you're gonna pay for gas. This car is made for comfortable city driving and highway riding. Roomy, amazing features, amazing build quality. Ford is probably just the #1 automaker right now with their consistency and what they've been doing lately. So I would give this car a 4 out of 5 on my average car review scale. If it had better gas mileage, I'd probably bump it up higher, but a 4 out of 5 is a solid score. So definitely check out the Ford Taurus. It's packed with features. It's built Ford tough, and I think you'll enjoy riding in this thing. I know I do. Okay, I'll catch y'all on the next one. And until then, you know, do what you do. Whatever that is. I'm out.